it's Sabrina and I'm going to give you my tips for how to survive Coachella and music festivals this summer. So my first tip is to turn off your cell phone. There's no service and everybody's trying to communicate with each other, so you're not going to get any service and your phone battery is going to die from trying to connect. So what I would do is put your phone into airplane mode. So just go up here and put it into airplane mode, and that will save your phone a lot of battery. And then you can take all the Instagram pictures that you want and upload them later. And then that kind of goes into my second tip. My second tip is to plan beforehand and meet up with your friends before going into the festival so that you know where to meet each other later on. My third tip is not to stress out. It is impossible to see all the bands there. I find that it's just better to hang out with your friends and experience it together because those are the memories that you're going to have later on. My fourth tip is to stay hydrated. So it's about like 90 to 100 degrees at Coachella, so you want to make sure that you're drinking enough water and that you do stay hydrated because you don't want to pass out from heat stroke or something like that. My next tip is to wear sunscreen, and especially if you are prone to burning, wear heavy sunscreen and wear pretty light makeup. So I usually wear this tinted moisturizer daily. It's the Laura Mercier, and it has SPF 20 in it, which is fine for me because I don't burn that easily. I'd also consider, if I decide like not to wear makeup and just go with like moisturizer and some concealer or something like that, I would probably try this oil-free moisturizer. It has SPF 15 in it. You just want something so you're not like burning. I mean, that's how it works for me. My next tip is to bring earplugs. So if you don't want to stop yourself from getting like really close to the artist or going into those tents with like the really deep like house bump music, then I would definitely recommend earplugs. My next tip is to bring a bandana. The dust tends to kick up and you'll start to inhale dust constantly when you're there. So I'd recommend bringing some bandana like this one right here I got from an estate sale, and you just wear it over your mouth like that, and then that prevents the dust from going into your lungs and giving you this like really terrible cough. My next tip is to bring something that smells good. So what you find is that towards like later in the day, after people have been sweating from the heat and dancing around, the crowds tend to stink, like really stink badly. So last year I had some essential oils. I have like peppermint and eucalyptus here, but you could choose the ones that smell good to you. And I just sniff this, and you could dab it into your face mask if you want, so you're not inhaling other people's BO. So my next tip is to bring some small bags. I prefer some hands-free bags so I can kind of dance around and I don't have to worry about it. Something that I've brought before and I'm obsessed with is this small little vintage Coach bag like this. What's interesting about this bag is that it also has a belt loop in the back. So I can wear a belt and then just stick it on here, and I'm just completely hands-free and nobody's gonna steal my shit. So my next tip is to wear some clothes that are loose, lightweight, light colored, and comfortable. So you want to wear comfortable shoes. I would not recommend boots at all because it is really hot and your feet are gonna sweat inside. So I'd wear some sandals. And with the sandals, which is really cool, especially with this bag, is that I like to take one of the straps off like this and then hook my sandals in. So immediately when I get to the festival, I'll take my shoes off because the grass there is like the polo field grass. It's perfect. So you can stick your sandals on here, carry them around, and not have to carry anything in your hand. Another tip is to bring something to wear at night. So if you decide that you want to bring like a big scarf, if you decide you want to bring a big scarf, something like this, when you walk in to cover your mouth up with the dirt, then you can also turn this into some shawl that you wear at night. And then my last tip is to have fun. So you're going to this festival with all your friends and you're there to have a good time, so why as well enjoy yourselves. So here's some examples of what I'm thinking about wearing to Coachella.